tea. Hot milk tea.
Oh, milk tea.
Yeah.
For you to drink.
With bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of real bread.
With egg inside.
With egg inside my butter. So when I carry it to the man, say carry it to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the food make you now, you carry it so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man, the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friend called me.
And the same man you going to now.
Yeah, the same man.
And the man tell you say he want for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then there are 2 now.
In the Jeep.
In the Jeep. Then there are 2.
Big Jeep.
Yeah.
That one.
Black BG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all is that.
No. Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the hotel now. You can judge people.
I'm just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people that can come here.
No, I'm a journalist. I'm sorry.
The way you talk in the question, you like say when I move from here, I'll free. You like say when I move from here, I'll free. You said one talk again. I wanted to make a whole talk clear to you, but you talk in the question. Hi, looking, then you want to post enough more word there again. Why not belonging to the talk? I'm not going to talk again. I said they call me to the office at West Street.
I think you explain to me, they come look at me. You say you get the tea to the man. After you get the tea to the man, you come now. So what next now?
For me, I'll not fair.
Nobody, you get things very after you too much question. Hey, there's things egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna say sorry now. Okay, sorry. If you I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then
Okay, explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go ahead.
Go to school. The English say English.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Say Ali, you take time. I take time.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
I can take time to
explain. Okay.
Yeah. Discourse. You are the one that's taking chicken here, but today I can't do it. I want to be honest with you people. I don't want to tell people fairy tale story that your woman and children. To be honest with you.
You said during your youthful days in Bong, you were one person who used to steal chicken.
I'm proud of that too.
And today coming back to tell the Liberian people that you want to have an elected position or occupy an elected position. Don't you think someone may refer to you as an old criminal?
And I mean, one of me, I would take it. At that time, you are cannot do. But what I'm telling you is this: I have been refined, not only by myself, but by God.
For being refined, don't you think you will still follow it? This is a political era. Like you
Let me tell you something. If you want me to lie to the people of this country, then I will not do it. I'm telling you factual story about me. You didn't force me to tell you. I'm telling you something about me. I want the Liberian people to listen to it and be able to vote for me. Look, Jesus Christ himself said, only the criminal will be able to preach the Bible and understand it better. Okay? Why do you think Jesus made that remark? Because he knew there would be criminal in the world. Look, if I go to speak to you today, you'll put anger on me. You try to read me in Bagan.
Are you making this statement to get the vote of the young people who these days are called Zobos and Zobos?
or to maybe seek forgiveness?
Let me tell you, I'm making this statement to identify myself and where I come from, the struggle I went through, so you can pay your life from there, a younger generation, and know there is food in the future.
Freedom Communication Incorporated brings to you Freedom Hub. Freedom Hub, a 2 hours informative forum where key issues are discussed to shift the destiny of our country positively.
The same allegation of corruption, there are multiple cases where current officials of this government are being alleged to be deeply involved with corruption. Why not subject them to the same treatment? If Master Kimia can be good enough to go to prison on allegation of corruption, I mean, Moda should be good enough to go to prison as well.
This is to me, you know exactly what happened on Capitol. You have the evidence to prove what happened on Capitol beyond all reasonable doubt. So we do not have to keep running in circles. Investigation is now a single day. The government of Liberia is an interest. It's a party in this case.
Yes, of the many challenges in Liberia, poor education, joblessness, and underdevelopment, the question are, how will Liberians be reconciled with self-division, divisive and destructive politics.
Let me address private jet. My response may not go down well. Dario Dillon, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President William. I want to publicly apologize to President William. We did not understand the constraints and the reason and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president and his men to try to take our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? To answer these questions plus many more, John K. O'Kay and Princess Elisa from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
I have been working for the past 6 years with Jolia Gomi. We are caretaker. We are the ones who clean it up and think. Since we work for the past 6 years, since we work took over for the past 3 months, they be demanding us to work every day. For me, I'm paying $450 to pay at least to come here and $250 to go back. Every day they will take.
I guess what? Maybe we'll come up here. Oh, we keep here with me. The sun out here. They go around. I was going to be and target for people. I was there for it. I was there. We didn't like it. Yes,
it's a rescue. I just want to ask you one question. How will you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. And you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you. It's a rescue. The people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that what you told us. You even claim to even be the hero. So you're the experience for why you told us. Why the respect not stable. No job, no food, no on the table. Not just the body cold. Once you not get no money, you better show your kids careful. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping people, the bring poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people to say you not to love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will give the rescue. You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you. It's a rescue. The people say not like you. You say you are going to change things. But we're not seeing changes. Promises you made on your rescue thing. We're not seeing changes. You made your opportunity valid into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Down the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Down the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue thing. I said, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will give the rescue. You're not giving the people what they want. Then you give the rescue. Let me ask you. It's a rescue. The people say not like you. Say you are going to change things. but we not seeing changes. Conversate you, you and your rescue team. We not seeing changes. You made your whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now when they tap on it, I give people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now when they tap on it, I give people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question now. Who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's a rescue. The people say not like you. Say you was going to change things, but we not seeing changes. Conversations you made, you and your rescue team. We not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now when they tap on it, I give people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now when they tap on it, I give people suffering. Tell me who you rather do the rescue now. You know your rescue team. I said, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question now. Who you give the rescue? I give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, it's a rescue. The people they're not like you.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9. This is the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated. My name is Kai. Alexa is here as Jerome Roosevelt, also on the Monday's edition. There are too many things happening in the country. The Liberian people are witnessing deception on a broader scale. The Liberian government will continue to lead in deception, hypocrisy, and fakery. While President Joe Biden was deceiving Liberians and other nationals in the United States of America, the United Nations mission in Liberia, the UN office in Liberia was highlighting the issue of unemployment being on an increase in Monrovia and across the rest of the country. So while Joe Parker was telling the people of Liberia and the world over that everything is okay in Liberia, the United Nations in Liberia were also telling the people around the world that unemployment remains a major challenge in this era. Unfortunately, the Black House administration will dodge the most important things confronting, affecting the people's survivability and keep running after trivial issues. While unemployment remains on the top, but we're not seeing changes. The Black House government is busy pushing around and looking for the next voice to shut down. CDC and Unity Party. They've been successful to corner Prophet Key temporarily. They are struggling to silence Yaka Koluba. They attempted to put Amara Corner in a position. And so, with the growing insecurity, with the growing threat towards free speech and freedom of expression in the country, one can only wonder as to what extent this government will go in preventing the people from understanding the truth of what is obtaining in this country. We're going to talk more about that conversation on today's edition. More to that, the Liberian Army, the Armed Forces of Liberia at the moment is conducting a recruitment exercise to beef up the strength of the men and women in arms at the Liberia Armed Forces. A very dramatic start of the event. Alexa will bring us up to speed with what she noticed, and Adrian Roosevelt will also do right here on the platform. Too many things to talk about. We're here on a tripartite arrangement.
But we not seeing chicken.
Right here on 87.9. I see Alexa dress up in a wonderful, beautiful beautiful purple blazer. It reminds me of the color belonging to the survivors of Jefferson Tambacoji. And also the national movement to support Joe Baka belonging to Tifa. Where do people taking purple from here? Let's also wearing purple. But again, this is a start of a new day on 87.9 The People's Radio. We will take a break. When we come back, we bring you our sponsors. After which, we're going to run deeply into the rest of the conversation on 87.9. My name is Kai. Alexa is here. Jerome here. Let's take a break. We'll bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia and SAR Insurance. And later on, we're going to be running deeply into the rest of the conversation on 87.9.
Non-stop Liberia is free. Remember, see it, report it. This is a message from your own self-home side.
People bringing safety to your door. Stop it and make it peace for them before.
The sun is hot and this traffic isn't moving. Most of all, my car insurance expires today. Now I have to follow a parking to stay in long queue. My whole day is gone.
My friend, why are you doing that for yourself? You don't need to go to them. SAR Auto Express comes to you. It is the fastest way to get your auto insurance in Liberia.
Will they come to me in this traffic?
Anywhere in Monrovia, just send your vehicle documents to them on WhatsApp. They will process everything in 10 to 15 minutes. You pay with mobile money or cash. When they arrive at your door, no stress, no waiting, and the best part, delivery is absolutely free of charge.
So I can stay in my office, send a WhatsApp, and my sticker just appear.
Exactly. And listen, if you insure your car for 1 full year, SAR gives you a free gasoline coupon. You are saving time and getting free gas just for being a new customer. It is extra value for your money. SAR Insurance is committed to protecting you across Liberia from Broad Street, Nsinko, Todwala, Buchanan, and Ganta City. We are there for you. Drive with confidence, knowing you are back. By a name trusted by the Central Bank. Get your relief today. WhatsApp us at
0770-3812-93.
0771 504645. Free calls on Orange 0771 111222 or Lone Star 7223. SAR Auto Express. No stress, no waiting, just simple, fast delivery.
Okay, so welcome back to the program. Good afternoon, lady and gentlemen.
And yes, once again, another Workaholic Monday, and Oliver, your site is very unique, very fun. Trust me, not for the camera, but physically, it's very unique. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah, Princess. She can tell. She said, when certain people tell you something, and Oliver, even 10 years, as soon somebody mentioned that, you remember. Princess can put my yellow machine. So I go and I can say yellow machine. So I like to say thank you to all of those following us on your destination. Whether you in a transcycle, bus, or taxi, on the tree, as Oliver was saying, would like to say welcome.
Okay, so even those of you who do not like the things we say, that Austin Carr, at the time he was a journalist, right now he's on sabbatical.
Oh well.
Yeah, Austin is on sabbatical. You know Austin, Alexa.
Oh yeah, I know.
you know what's up now.
I know to do what for you.
Yeah, so At the time, Austin, you say those of you I mean, anytime you hear that word on the radio, that particular phrase rather, that Austin is the progenitor. He's the original progenitor. All can use it, but just know that it is for Austin. For those of you who do not like the things we say the way we say it, yeah. So I mean, that's wonderful. But there are too many things happening in the country.
But Prince, I ain't into Jesus saying.
No, because she been. I think.
No.
I didn't psychedelic with the greetings. Jerome, what the thing? Why you couldn't talk?
No, you started talking right away. I didn't use the word.
Okay.
So please, I know you came prepared for me today, but you have not seen me. Hmm? Jerome talked about yellow machine. How about the yellow machine story?
We do. The person is looking for 50 million. Yeah.
Anyway,
So the yellow machine is in what? 50 million.
They'll control that technique. So I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Do not mind my purple coat. Oliver knows exactly what he was saying. It is not about my coat because I've been having this for I don't know how many years, So it is not about Survivor. It is not about the other person you talked about. But it is a sunny day in Monrovia. It is really hot. I don't know where you are. It is really, really hot in Monrovia. And it is also a comical Monday, all the way from, the recruitment process of the armed forces of Liberia. So if you're on the social media, you're going to see that. But we're here again on today to discuss a lot of different things happening. And I think one of the major things on our menu today is high unemployment rate. And that is from UN, resident I think coordinator. So we're going to read that story later on for all of us to understand, what exactly she said and some of the things that are in what she said. And if you've also been following, the president had said another thing again. The country is moving well, everything is okay. But we're here to give our own analysis as to whether this country is moving well. If everything is okay, we're going to see that. But we would like to say welcome, and we're just a few days away from May. So welcome.
Okay, so as we are getting prepared for our lineup, by the way, remember all of you who were playing the cash giveaway on DJ Hero Shift can continue to play behind the scene. The more you play, the better your chances are. *255 *1# is the code. So yeah, we are hoping to check that form and see if we can give additional winners on the platform while we also get prepared to talk more politics. So the more you play, the better your chances are. Remember, we see a few. So maybe in the next 20 to 25 minutes, we might have several of the 5,000 winners popping out. While we also see a few persons playing the jackpot, which is *255 *700 hatch, *255 *700 hatch for the jackpot, and the regular 5,000 is *255 *1 hatch. But why we're discussing this thing, Alessa and Jerome, saying the American is in trouble. And this is becoming very, very silly. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything here. And this government will have to be very careful because the manner in which the government is going after every critical voice in this country is becoming alarming. These are things that made us, run into bull crap in this country, and I do not think this modern country should suffer such a terrible situation. While we are on the radio, 15 minutes ago, the House of Representatives official Facebook page, and any of you can run to that, just posted this thing on their page. I will read it. Senate acknowledges House's complaint, reaffirms commitment to legislative committee. The Liberia Senate has formally acknowledged receipt of a complaint from the House of Representatives regarding public statements made by Bapolu County Senator Honorable Amara Kone. So the Liberal Senate said they finished receiving the complaint where the House of Representatives lodged against Amara Kone for public statements that he made. Let's continue reading first. In its response, communicated through the Secretary of the Senate and read during the House's leadership meeting on Monday, the Senate emphasized its commitment to the principles of legislative propriety, mutual respect, and broader national interest. The Senate further informed the House that it has engaged Senator Kone on the matter and provided the necessary advisement in line with its internal processes. The Senate also reaffirmed its dedication to maintaining a cordial and constructive working relationship with the House of Representatives. The House communication addressed to pro tempore Yombri Kanga Lawrence formally registered its concerns over recent comments made by Senator Amara Kone on his official Facebook platform regarding the House's decision to expel Montserrat County Electoral District Number 10 Representative Honorable Yeke Wa Koluba. According to the House, it takes serious exception to the senator's characterization of his constitutional action, particularly his assertion that the expulsion of Yeke represents yet more theater in the chambers of the House of Representatives that risks grinding the whole system of government to a halt. And his further description of the proceedings as not politics, it is madness. Okay, so the best because American is or in a play that madness. You just wait and see whether that only American will see that madness your own. The House described these remarks as deeply concerning and regrettable, noting that such statements undermine the integrity, independence, and authority of the legislature as a co-equal branch of government. It maintained that the decision to expel a member was reached through established rules and procedures consistent with the Constitution and standing rules of the House, while acknowledging and respecting the right of lawmakers to express differing views. The House emphasized the importance of measure, respectful, and responsible public discourse, particularly on matters involving legislative actions, and it warned that statements of such nature risk eroding public confidence and fostering unnecessary discord between the two chambers. In its communication, the House called on the Liberian Senate leadership to take due note of the matter and advise Senator Kone to exercise restraint and uphold the principle of inter-legislative committee and mutual respect. The House of Representatives reiterated its commitment to sustaining cordial and constructive relationship with the Liberian Senate in the collective interest of good governance and national development. Jerome.
Trust me, like you said, we have to take a deep breath to understand the kind of pattern. We could not think better about how Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the Unity Party, ran her government in this country. But it is far different from what we see Bouaka and his officials are doing, especially when you see all of the people who supported Joseph Bouaka during the 2023 election, Yombli Kanga heading the Senate, and the regime speaker, Kun. So it tells you squarely, these are things that being done behind the scenes. But if these are people who enjoy a huge sense of democracy when it comes to freedom of speech, expression, and political wrangling, they've supported protests, they supported violations, lies, and all. Look, we have to be careful, Oliver, as you always said, that Liberia as a country, the division came because certain people were not pleased with decisions from others, especially central government and presidents. People should have the right to speak. People should have the right to speak, and it's scary. We do not want our country to go back to where we came from, because as things stand, look, if care isn't taken after 6 years, we will retrogress to the lowest account under Joseph Walker. Trust me. Let people speak. Let people express how things are done. It is not because it is not you. And one of the things I noticed about this new unity party, I will call them the new unity party. And this was some of the things that Ellen saw. She never wanted our country to get in the hands of Joseph Walker. But sometimes when you live in the midst of people that you alone cannot take decisions, these are places that we head to. Because in less than 3 years, everyone that speaks against the unity party government, you turn to be enemy. No, you cannot be enemy to your own country, or because you want to tell the government or the president that, hey, some of these things are not necessary. Okay, let all of us agree, play the devil and say, oh, yes, lawmakers are right. So where were they when the president of the Republic of Liberia violated the Constitution based on the Tenny issue? Where were they when the president of the Republic of Liberia bragged that he didn't know anything about a $10 million project? And after 2 weeks, the president was seen touring the same project, because the law of the country said any contract or project more than $200,000 should pass through the PPCC. They see lawmakers who are wearing their green clothes today, yellow machine ties, talking about people are violating the Constitution. So under the Guinea thing that people can violate the Constitution, because the president went and came back and said, oh, everything is settled. And today, the Guinean army are still sitting on the land of the country. If we want to punish people, the president should be the first person to punish. Because in the first place, as far back as 2023, when Joseph Walker wasn't president, he went to NASCO and took over $500,000. That is criminal. It's against the law. Because we cannot have two presidents.
True. The public who pass off.
Yeah.
Grisby.
Joseph Walker is not. He's just there is a difference between president-elect and a proper president. He's not president, but he went to one of the government institutions, took $500,000 to purchase a car. Mind you, there were other money allocated for inauguration. Right after he came into the office, President Weah turned over those cars that he was using. 3 months later, Walker took over $1.2 million and bought a car. The lawmakers saw all of those things. Today, they are telling the people of this country, look, Oliver, Princess, Liberians, our country is at a crossroad. And it will get to a time where the Liberian people have to take sound decision under pressure.
That's it, Alexa. You heard me read the communication.
Okay, so the House of Representatives, I think now they're going to lock up everyone. Maybe now they're starting from representatives to senators, and then they're going to get back to ordinary citizens, especially people who have loud voices like ours on the radio, off the radio. I think this is a war that has been launched to go after critical voices, to go after people who will see, something and say it as it is. So it has become a problem. So everyone has to sugarcoat whatever that's happened. Even if you see some of the things are going wrongly, you're not to speak of it, because at the end of the day, you will have a written communication. You will have people saying this about you and that about you. But since this is about Senator Amara Kone, I think these people, Richard Cohen, who is the Speaker of the House of Representatives, I think he probably has received a mandate. And I'm saying this as evidenced based on what we have seen from Yeke Koluba, Now we're at Senator, Amara Kane, the statement he made, and all of those different things. These people are disregarding the whole issue. I said that the other day, and I'm saying it now, and you're focusing on the wrong thing, 100%. Because if this is about propriety, if this is about people saying the wrong thing, if this is about people not respecting the rule of law, people not respecting the constitution, or people not respecting the sovereignty of our country, Liberia, it means even the president has to be blamed for that. It means even the representatives who have some of the greatest responsibilities, they should be blamed for exactly some of the things that are happening in this country, because they've disregarded the different responsibilities they have. They've disregarded why they were elected to represent thousands or millions of Liberians. And now they're focused on just whatever maybe the executive is going to say, or when the executive is unhappy about something that a person is saying, obviously the House of Representatives should use their power, their influence to call that person, or to probably write a letter and say, hey, we're just trying to warn you the first time, but next time this is going to happen. And I like what Jerome said. If this is about people disregarding probably the rule of law, or people going against the sovereignty of our nation, it means the president, before he was sworn into office, he is not as innocent as it seems, because a lot has happened, from tenure positions to civil servants being sent home, back to the yellow machine situation. We have not gotten the critical aspect where the lawmakers would hold these people accountable, where the lawmakers will be able to ask these people all the hard questions. But it is somehow crazy, or it appears like this entire moment is staged, because anything that has to do with the presence of Ghanaian soldiers on our soil, it becomes a major problem. It did not happen with other issues. No, it is just about this particular issue. And anyone who speaks against it, or anyone who asks for clarity, anyone who wants to know exactly what is happening, anyone who wants to, just anyone who wants to try and get a point where Liberians will be able to understand what's happening, you become an enemy, or you are labeled a certain way. Either you're called maybe an enemy of the state, or you're an opposition, or you don't care about a country, or you want to choose another country over your country. And it is getting really crazy and repetitive. At this point, I think, or I believe, the Kote is maybe the next target after Yeke Kolba. So based on what he said, I think he does not support this administration, does not support Mr. Boakai as the president, or he has drifted apart from this government because he is speaking. And to some extent, people are making this travel. I don't like to go that way, but this is highly political. Richard Cohen should not be writing the Senate to say they need to advise this man, or they need to say this and say that, when Richard Cohen knows, when he is aware that a lot is happening that needs the keen attention of the House of Legislature. But no, they're disregarding that, and they're focused on the target. So they're going to run behind you until there's an end. And after that, maybe they're going to have another target. But I think this is a misplaced priority, and it should not be happening, especially given the fact that a lot is happening right now in the country. People are going through a whole lot of things. Citizens are crying, and a lot more. But at the end of the day, I mean, we're here. And when Foucault appeared here, he said something, and he said, the legislature has now become the sub-branch of the executive. And he said the Speaker of the House of Representatives is, the favorite junior board to the executive. So, I mean, I'm not here to disprove that, because he said it. He's a member of the House of Representatives. I'm just going to leave it like that.
Look, let me say this, in less than 5 minutes, so that we probably take calls, or we'll make that determination later on. But here is what I think is happening. And Jerome, Alexa, the country is getting terrible. Now, if it is not that terrible, but it is getting terrible, and sooner or later this will become so messy. We pray for the best, but it's going to be very chaotic. That's my political prediction. Now, why am I saying it? Since when did Rachel Cohn Gabo realize that People are not supposed to be making certain utterances, not because they do not have the constitutional right to do so, but because those utterances will have credibility issues. They will have some issues with coordination. Rachel Kuhn sat down in this country as speaker, as the quote unquote, what kind of speaker, and a lawmaker called Famule. Jerome, are you following? A representative called Famule referred to the Associate Justice, now Chief Justice, referred to the Associate Justice opinion on the Funatikofa removal situation as a Leko talk. Look, let Rachel Kuhn sit down and get a chance, man. I mean, let the representative get a chance. Those guys do not have anything concrete to offer to this country. Let them give the country a chance. You think we'll give credence to violators wanting to become referees? Eh? Who do they think we are? Well, Rachel Kuhn yet was stupid, or we do not know what's going on in this country? You sat down, you Rachel Kuhn, you and Tifa. You sat there. The Associate Justice, His Honor. Whatever the name, Joe. What is his name? The current Chief Justice, Yami Bweze. By then, he was an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court. Rachel Kuhn sat there, Tifa sat there. In their City Hall chamber. At the time they were at City Hall. For the formula referred to the Associate Justice statement regarding the alleged removal of Funatikofa. The same removal, the Associate Justice made a serious legal opinion regarding the matter. Because the opinion did not favor Rachel Kuhn and further Famula and the rest of them, Famula stood in the temporary chamber of the House of Representatives at the time and said the Chief Justice, we're not going to give rise to any liquor talk. I wish I had that video. I have it, but I mean I can't lay my hands on it right now. We just ran on the story. Famula referred to the Associate Justice as a liquor talker. Look, why do these people think we are stupid? Oh, didn't you know that comment, which was sanctioned by the silence of Rachel Kuhn, the silence of Tifa, and the silence of the rest of them? You're understanding the point you call about outside from the Capitol building, session. Then Rachel Kuhn, folks, didn't they know that statement was condemning the Supreme Court, was bringing the Supreme Court to public disrepute, was denigrating to the Supreme Court, it was demeaning? Then Rachel Kuhn know. These guys from the majority bloc, were they not aware that the reckless statement that was made by Foley Famula was good enough to render the Supreme Court useless, to render the Supreme Court incapacitated to handle, legal issues in this country? When you refer to an Associate Justice as a liquor talker because he offered an opinion deeply grounded in law, deeply grounded in legality, then Americans say, you guys illegally remove Yeke and you writing letter? What kind of nonsense is this? Like you are damn rogue in the community. You can steal people cassava every day. You stealing people sugar cane. The pumpkin get ripe, you will steal it. And somebody go cut one potato green from behind your, you take letter, you go write community chairman. What kind of nonsense is that? No, but what happening now? That's what happening. These guys are becoming too much for themselves in this country. Oh, you think because we're not talking? These guys are becoming too much for themselves in this country. Since when did you get to know that you are supposed to respect the laws of this country? Jean Colette and Sadia broke into the office of a city speaker like armed robbers. Oh, when you were doing those things, didn't you know you were bringing the image and morale of the House of Representatives to public disrepute? Didn't you know that you were demeaning the image of the House of Representatives? When you went and stood in the middle of the road on your way from Lofa, a country like Liberia was, and at the moment we are still in a serious conflict, land conflict with Guinea. You left the Solomon border with Guinean soldiers hosting their flag on our soil. You, Richard Koo and Tifa, all of you started in the middle of the road and you started dancing, singing. A demonstration of insensitivity to a national cause. It's almost like y'all bereaved and the children take football and go play. The children are aware that the family is bereaved, but they take football and go play football. That's the height of insensitivity. You left people in local county as the people's representatives you are. You left people in local county homeless. Their properties, temporarily taken from them. They do not have access to the property anymore. You left them in a kind of serious situation, and you came in the middle of the road. You started dancing and doing all kind of bull crap. Didn't you know when you were doing those things, you were ruining the image of the House of Representatives? Didn't you know? And you go write a senator in the Senate. Oh, I'm a war. I'm a corner. He will not talk to all the way. He talk to all. He tells us they were doing a madness, but a madness you are on. Oh, the madness you are on. I'm a corner is rare. You are in the madness. You put for a resolution where people say they did not sign, but they leave on the paper in a madness. You said for the 9 months we sign, and people who you said sign are disputing. They are rejecting that their signature. They did not affect the signature of any paper in a madness. The law provides for due process. Laid down in the Constitution, not laid down in the House of Representatives. Own determination. The law had a particular opinion. Apparently, Alexa saw it.
Yeah, we did have.
They don't have an opinion on the Sinjaka issue. And they don't tell you guys that they're voting you into there is a particular line in the Constitution that talks about due process, and you did not follow it.
You didn't see that.
Even your own creation of new districts, the law also posted about it.
You guys didn't call him.
Dylan said it is not in your purview, it is not in your constitutional reach as members of the House of Representatives to create new districts. Dylan said it is the prerogative of the Elections Commission to do that in accordance with the census. All you need to do is to review the census report, add upon it, and the National Elections Commission will automatically know what to do. They are the ones called with that authority. Why you didn't call Dylan the order? The truth is, Dylan is still with Joe Baca. Exactly. Dylan is still whining and dining with Joe Baca because you believe American is
your part.
Yeah, thank you. Amara has grown to the point where he believes that you cannot dictate to him. You cannot tell him what to do. You cannot spoon feed him. You cannot cajole American. You cannot treat him like a little boy the way you passing team fire around. You can do it to him like that. Amara is aware that you will not put him in the middle of the road to go dance. Amara is aware that you cannot put yellow suit on him to go celebrate for all machine you took from Ivory Coast. Oh, we finna get in the secret that Ivory Coast took the machine from. No, the Ivory Coast.
No, why more.
The Ivory Coast took the machine from. Machine can come and channel with mud on the chin. The Ivory Coast took the machine from.
It's like some of the machines broke down.
Hey, yeah, today they took the machine from Ivory Coast. Machine can never come and channel with mud on the chin. The Ivory Coast took the machine from, and the rest of the machines are still in Ivory Coast.
So what happened to the window shopping, the vice president?
Different conversation, different day, Alexa. But Amara will not go and stay in the middle of the road to wear yellow t-shirt, yellow suit, yellow brief, yellow bossa, yellow everything, and drink yellow water, then to go celebrate yellow damn machines. If you think Amara has refused to worship the golden image for which you will come after him,
I'm gonna put him in the fire.
Then a nonsense you all.
Crazy.
Since when did you get to realize that people ain't sort of thought reckless in this country? For the formula sat in front of you, Reggie Cool. And I wish your drivers could play Freedom really loud in your car. So that you hear what we're saying.
Instead of liquor talk, imagine.
For the formula told the associate justice at the time, today he is the chief justice, referred to the man's statement, a legal opinion on the fanatic removal as liquor talk.
You guys are disrespectful.
You close your mouth.
And then you need respect.
Oh, didn't you know when he was making that reckless comment against the Supreme Court Associate Justice? Didn't you know he was breaking another branch of government down? Where is the spirit of coordination? Where is the spirit of coordination? The bunch of country boys out there drunk with power, they're doing all kind of things in the country. You hear me? You hear me? Sometimes, I mean, sometimes, you know, I blame people who keep pushing the Congo country, you know, the line. Because the Congo guys did not even mess up the Capitol building the way the country boys are doing it. Oh yeah, I can defend it anywhere. The Congo boys held that place to a very high esteem. Not the way the guys are ridiculing it, denigrating the sacredness of that building.
Especially these ones.
Under a gavel of Richard Henry, a member of parliament will refer to an associate justice as a king Jew sucker, and nothing is done because that reckless commenter is a supporter of a tyrannical speaker.
And it was celebrated. In fact, it was tough.
They laugh about it.
Yeah.
Then you writing letter to complain American because you know American is drifting away from you thanks to a lesson for that particular line. Because Amara is running from your camp. Because Amara has refused to worship the golden image.
Running away from this.
Amara will not bow down to the golden image.
Never ever.
Never. He will never bow down to the golden image. Y'all go do your Shadrach, Tifa, Misha, Rachel, and Abednego. Y'all go do your Shadrach, Misha, and Abednego thing. Amara will not bow down to the golden image. You go red and send it, take you know the other one. What kind of nonsense is that?
It is really, really crazy.
What sense does that make? As the first thing, what sense does that make?
You see everybody.
Everybody, and especially about this.
So don't you know that people have freedom of expression in this country? Amara is a lawmaker.
Oh, yeah.
He has his right to express himself. The same way for the family have right to sit down, and by the way, the Supreme Court ruled. In the Supreme Court ruling, they said every other thing that was associated with the removal of Landikova, those things were done illegally, including the second assembly hall.
Yes.
So he cannot be protected under that setting because it was not a legitimate.
The chamber of the House of
Thank you. It was not a legitimate place. In fact, the presiding officers were not the legitimate folks to have gone there. So what they were doing was that informal legislative gathering.
Ultra-virus.
Ultra-virus.
Right?
Thank you. That's the phrase. So you cannot protect for the formula under the legislative immunity, stuff, because he made a reckless statement in an unofficial gathering. So if folks can call Yamin Blessed drunk up, when Amara say you're crazy, you're go right against it because it's a madness. You can go right in a madness. And why had the word in the letter? They say like why had the madness? Why Amara can say you went on a madness? You're crazy.
Nothing made me fair.
Nothing made me fair for Amara to say crazy. So why I want to send them? You think the senators are funny looking? No, the senators got their own personal issues, but they are not that childish.
At least
they will not run to that level. You saw the senator wearing yellow clothes in the country. You saw senator wearing yellow suit to go celebrate yellow machine for Araco. No, the senator did not do that.
So you're really good at that.
Fuck all the machines for Aracos, and the remaining ones are still there. Alexa,
we'll have that conversation.
The remaining ones are saying Aracos. Look at
because
you playing with the government.
When you buy second-hand, is talking about 15 million.
Yeah, you playing with the guys.
15 million.
Yeah, you playing with the guys. You 419. You playing with them.
And they were even unable to be tough on the Mama Kabila.
Go and listen to the Mika press briefing. Even the publisher talking to the other one that was becoming from Aracos. Hey, you heard about it? They will become from Aracos.
What happened to the sea?
Wow, our machine with a solo camera channel will become from Aracos.
It's just like when you
somebody said maybe the ship to.
And the question was, is it possible?
No, but
a country entire.
why would you ship our machine on Aracos when from Abidjan to Monrovia is just less than 2 days?
It's not possible.
But you know what's happening?
So the ship had emergency issue that you had to.
Whatever. When you want to impress people, you can do the unthinkable, and those things will not be right.
The point is, these lawmakers headed by Richard Kuhn should stop giving the country a hard time.
Regime speaker.
The regime speaker should stop giving her a hard time. You got no moral standing to question Amakuni and any other person who will speak any degrading way about you people.
You know, the funny thing is,
because you did that,
Richard Kuhn cannot write against himself, because he should be writing against himself, because he has managed to ruin the image of the legislature.
You sat on there. The first thing is, all of you, including the very Richard Kuhn, you are more than being wrong to talk about demeaning the image of the legislature.
He is not.
Imagine an individual who had to resign from being a speaker to contest for speakership.
You're already speaker. Why are you resigning?
you now preside over State of the Nation address. You understand it? Yeah. He presided over budget. He presided over State of the Nation address. Then after all that time, money as speaker, sign papers as speaker.
He had a whole control.
Then after the original speaker resigned, he too got to resign to go and contest. Am I going to say all that thing what happened at president? Hello? Am I going to statement?
No, but it's just that I'm a corner. But what's about that woman on a statement?
No, so come in. Yeah, so come in. So also, I'm going to statement was if you guys are not careful with the way you're doing the Jaeger thing, it will lead us to a whole constitutional issue that could hurt government operation, and that is madness. Because madness was exhibited before. I saw madness on the display. He saw people acting mad. When if I say as speaker, if somebody I'm the general manager of Freedom Radio Library. Assuming somebody went on KSU today, and I said everybody have press conference saying, "Call librarian, I hereby resign as the general manager of Freedom Radio Library." If the real general manager, should I be bothered about that man press conference where you actually resign?
You're legitimate, so
I'm legitimate. I say about what kind of phone I'm player is. I just continue functioning, right? Yeah. But if the man resign, I come and say, "Oh, gentlemen, I hereby resign," and I'll be asking people to reappoint me. Then it shows that I was never the general manager in the first place.
Especially after what I said, that I'm going to deal with the quorum.
Thank you. You see that?
Yeah.
So all the things that are happening. Some am I using you consider a good thing? Am I saying it's a madness? I'm getting angry.
But it is.
You want to go remove? I'm gonna go ahead and go remove him.
I think sorry to say, but I think that place need to be turned to a psychiatric center. Because
go ahead, remove Amara. If you think that's anyone get Joe Baga everything.
Why are they very specific about people who are not, just supporting everything that's going on?
Only those who have the ability to be bold enough.
Because they should have gone for Delon. Delon said a lot.
No, but Delon part of them.
I know.
Yeah.
But if they're being fair and they're being honest, they should go for Delon. They shouldn't go for Richard Kuhn. But I'm sorry they wouldn't go for him because he is the Speaker of the House and he is the presiding officer.
These individuals will plunge this country into chaos if they are not teamed.
The thing you're supposed to focus on, you're not focusing.
And I'm going to say, if we do not team them, the book will know that word. Yeah. If we do not team them, maybe I say if we do not catch them, they will plunge this country into chaos.
Gradually, it is happening.
These are desperate young country people cheering. We cry in the country for years, 8 years old. This and that. I mean, these are conversations people are afraid to have, but they are legitimate. Let people know that the suffering and the nonsense happening in the country is no longer about country Congo. The very quote-unquote country people are the one messing up the country.
People of yesterday.
Those who cry for liberation, won't be free or won't have the chance today. Nangbe Kuna is speaker. Look at how the house is denigrated. Disorganized. Can you imagine? Lawmakers who are supposed to.
These days, everything is just yay, no nay.
No nay. No nay.
You can imagine.
The House of Representatives has turned into what we call laser. Have you seen the laser doing at the other one?
No, just shake. Just shake. Agreement. Imagine a group of people who are supposed to be the correction fluid for the rest of the country.
Yeah.
People went to wear and brought yellow machine that got mud on the chin. Government have a policy that no government can buy used material. That government policy. Government can buy used car. Government can buy used nothing. You saw images popping up on social media with some of the trucks, the tire fin bossing. Some of the trucks flat tire. The other truck break down in front of people meet gate.
Yeah.
The other one get mud on the chin.
The other ones have another pink or a wedding.
Half pink, half orange. Trucks coming in. I mean, thank you. Tire small. You are lawmaker. You saw images of those teenagers arriving in the country. Instead of you putting up your oversight garment to say, look, gentlemen, I have an emergency session. The image that we are seeing, we need to invite the PPCC, the Ministry of State, the Presidential Delivery Unit to come and let's have a conversation on the nature of these materials, the procurement, the sourcing. How are they going to be maintained? Let's have a conversation. No, but those lawmakers, they didn't do it.
You know, there's something called.
They go where I.E. Jesse.
Yeah, there's something called a cheering squad, and usually in schools
They
here,
passed cheering squad.
No, it started from there, and then they went where it from. You know.
The prison worship meeting on
Yes, mass choir.
Yeah, prison worship. Richard Cool is the choir director.
Why you see in a country?
Once Richard Cool will continue to have 4 cars carrying him to Bannerville every morning and bring him out of town, he's okay.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care about it. As long as your speaker, you continue to get your money, and Matela Kuba will still be with him, he doesn't care.
The lawmaker turned to conductor.
This country is serious on that.
Yeah, the other lawmaker hanking.
A truck or bus.
A respectable friend of mine who I know from the legislature wore yellow clothes. I saw him and said, man, I gave up on you.
Things are rampant.
And trust me, I lose respect for that people. I'm not going to mention his name, but
I know
he's
that,
aware that I'm disappointed in him. He has become a backbone for another lawmaker.
Lawmaker, we discuss.
Let it round a little.
No, that the damn business. Red letter. I get time for that. I get time for that crap. But the point is, these people do not know what they are doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you sit down out of desperation. You just running here and there. To president, to watch up the president. What has Amara done? Are you behaving differently from the way Amara described you? Are you behaving differently from the way Amara described you? What the Yaka said so much that worrying the kind of decision you took against him, even in the face of other people denying that their signatures were forged, denying that they were not part of the decision of how Yaka expelled. Some people say the decision was not for them to expel Yaka. They said if there was suspension, they were going to agree. Some people said they gave that initial consent for suspension, not expulsion.
And it is a crime to forge a person's signature.
You understand it?
I think Waka never wanted a suspension.
Because if you're going to forge someone's signature,
so in the midst of it all, if another senator say y'all gotta go and undo that nonsense you did and correct it, I mean, why do you refer to the Senate as the House of Elders when you do not trust the elder to want you?
Yeah, imagine
our elder people can talk the ordinary way.
They saw one in the power.
Yeah, so some carry power campaign. Can you imagine? Imagine, Jerome. imagine a small charity in the community writing against the elders.
Oh man, the problem is a mess.
They have relegated the country to mockery. That's what they've done.
Yeah.
But you see, look, this is not going to be. This was not even our main conversation.
Yeah.
No,
it just popped up, and now what we do, you decide to have that discussion. But let me say this and let our people know. President Barack went to America, and Alexa she'll read the story. They will just take calls.
And we'll play Barack voice as well.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
No, we should have it. Send it.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, we'll try to play. Please highlight it. Let me try to forward it to our audio players when Alexa is reading. So why are you fighting free speech?
All these people,
So
all these people, they're making fun of like.
So it means nobody can speak ill against this society.
No one.
Is it what Joe Biden is telling us?
Imagine even a senator.
If a senator cannot talk now.
Cannot.
Imagine the nonsense Josiah Joker did the last time. He came by and said all civil servants should sign an NDA.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that, did we?
Non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that. But another day.
So where then do we place the Freedom of Information Act?
Where? So it means civil servants will be going through a lot, and they don't dare talk about it because
So you
they're
will
going to lose their
you will
job.
not be paying the men and the men can talk.
They're going to lose their job. So you guys want to
You're going to
start
be abusing the person on the
a
job. They will not talk.
psychological war in this country, where people are working, they're talking to themselves because they cannot say what they're going through from their workplace.
In modern era,
It's crazy, yo.
we cannot have a civilian government in military style. No. Let President Barack resign. Then he take over the country. Then we agree say that he's a military leader. But you cannot be a civilian president, and we keep having the kind of thing that happening. No, the free speech of the Liberian society is something that is non-negotiable. No, that one we can negotiate it. You can steal all the money and go bet $10 million property in for you. You can steal as much as you can and bet a $3 million property in rehab. You can steal as much as you can and you do all the investment you want to do in this country for yourself. Steal all the money, but don't attempt to shut Liberians up. The statement the president made when he said making progress, don't stop at every door that will back. That was a clear manifestation that he is intending to keep people quiet. To keep people quiet.
And the big question is
To refer to presidents as dogs is the level, is the zenith at which it has reached. Hey, I'm going to go make it worse and go attend president. We have program they call Saturday. Whoa.
That was the icing on the cake.
Today, House of Representatives, he should have said that 15 minutes ago. Maybe that I'm going to visit. No, you see, you guys are petty.
You're using
That's what you guys are petty, and that's what somebody said. They didn't learn anything from Ellen.
Sure.
Jerome, you started with that point. These guys did not learn anything from Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Madam Sirleaf would have had a golden opportunity. She would have turned the whole 2024 to 2029 into a golden opportunity that would have seen this country, regardless of the political line, but she would have ran this country strategically in a way that not many tension going to be around. But you guys didn't learn anything from Ellen. Nothing you learned. You didn't learn her tolerance. You didn't learn anything from Ellen.
The Unity Party season 2.
You know the part? No.
Season 2. They
this
is over now.
Photocopy. They ain't just season 2. And this season 2 like the original show.
The old ones or the old things.
How do we call the fake version?
Here's it, right? You can have an actual original season 1, and then you can have a sequel. But sometimes the sequel is a mess.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're saying. 100%.
Look, the Liberian people.
Hello.
They are regretting all of it.
Hello. You can get the original Gucci in America. Huh? They get the first class, second class, third class. You still buy it in the same boutique. Then they get a Gucci from Zerikweli.
They don't have first class, second class. They have different seasons.
Okay, so the different seasons you can have the original in America, right? In the big boutique.
Princess Cecily, all of
then you got Zerikweli.
Guinea full of bro.
I said that.
Then you got the version of the Unity Party that the country gave to us in 2023, that the Guinea Full Liberia version.
Exactly.
The Guinea Full Liberia version of Unity Party that the country gave us in 2023.
Exactly.
Because you guys did not learn anything from Ellen. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf would not sit and allow the country to be ridiculed in such a way, and he'll say ask the question why investors not coming?
No. The country is doing well. Remember,
that's what Baka said. But UN says different. So we'll go to the UN issue.
Yeah. So the question to our people, and you have to continue listening because Baka said he was specific. Everything is going well.
Did you send it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Baka said everything is going well.
Okay.
Even though people in the US and other parts of the world see or view things on Facebook, but the reality back home, everything is going well.
So on that note, I would like to ask, do we still have the presence of Guinean soldiers at the Solomon border?
They're
there.
So why are these people causing noise and oh God. So why did you have your Gekko in the position here? Why have you written the Senate to advise?
Amara Kone.
Exactly.
LSI.
Because it hasn't changed a single thing.
LSI, and all of you who listening to the radio, the day the Kenyan soldiers leave that border,
Now, small picture and video was here, right? The content was.
in fact, they will not enter the Kinu.
As soon as they agree to go.
As soon as they agree to go, they will not enter the Kinu United Party surrogates.
Will be there.
Will be live on Solomon border.
People will be there.
Development will be there. So once you know you're not seeing any video of the men getting by in the Kinu to go back, those guys are still on our soil. Our government shame.
Facebook government.
Yeah, our government content creation.
Our government shame.
You see our RG bouncing. You know, even though he didn't go close when you presented, you will have him there like live. You also have LBS will never be the same. You have him.
But the point we're trying to push is very serious. Richard Kunin should stop.
You guys are not helping.
Richard Kunin should stop. It's unfortunate that you did not learn anything from Ellen Johnson to leave. The whole branch of United Party, the whole version. The version did not learn anything from Madam Salif, and it is a shame.
No. This version has a man who Madam Salif is afraid of to some extent. You know,
Madam Salif was scared to put it on so you will know what you are afraid.
So you should
no. I'm not coming.
Princess to Madam Salif to do what's the difference? What's the difference?
Why didn't we? Anyway, the woman will say, I was the sitting president.
Yeah.
I'll go in. I didn't want to take SAR so that people don't think that
No, but it's like what you make of the things that happen because some of us know you.
You think Ellen? I know. You know Omar Zaga. The demon has made any statement that would not be good. Why you compare her? Why you compare her? Don't got any power. Start chasing the Omar small thing where she get around businesses and start questioning those. I mean, these guys have been vindictive, bro. They have been vindictive. Do you know how they treat businesses that are related? I mean, connected to people like us in this country? It's terrible. Do they bring businesses here? Do they really? No. Do they give contracts? Look at those who can run their interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how they do their selection. Look at the rest of the. I mean, these people haven't. Man said he would do something. They will run behind the Omar.
And she told that nobody.
No, they'll run behind the Omar.
We don't ever please.
They'll run behind her.
We'll have an extra podcast, not freedom effing tag.
Oh yeah,
you know.
and we'll take your order to bring it here.
Yeah,
but the truth of the matter is, Richard Kunin ain't got moral ground to question Amara Kunin or to even complain him.
Yeah.
We are submitting on a Richard Kunin topic, then we jump to the Baka lie.
The unemployment thing and the person.
Yeah, Richard Kunin, tell your man Tifa, who passing all around 20 whole day just to follow inside Joe Biden album. You see Tifa? And somebody will tag Tifa. Somebody tag him. Tifa is a very smart guy.
He's an opportunist.
Very clever. Tifa is aware that they were going to nail him.
After Funanti, it was going to be him.
Even
next.
prior to Funanti, Tifa is aware that they would have nailed him. Let me use it.
You sacrifice.
Let me use it. Let's go 5 minutes.
That's a bad thing, in fact.
Let me just use it. Let's go 5 minutes. I'll tell you why. And I hope the Tifa people listen. Tifa is aware that following the 2023 election, when he defeated Saki Nyemale in Foya, stood on Foya Broad Street and challenged Joe Parker and reduced Joe Parker. Did you know that Joe Parker did not get more votes from the district in Foya? Oh yeah, the Tifa were there, supported by all the strong people from Foya, Koji, the rest of them. But Tifa was the head.
Mm-hmm.
On the day they killed Tamamomo, the plan was to go and get Tifa, get a hit. You know, but I mean, you see people, very difficult when you honor the protection, very difficult. That 2 minutes can happen, especially when you're at that level. So Humanity could not reach the Tifa. But the plan was to get at him on that particular day. When the election finished, Tifa knew that her political leader did not win. President Weah. That Tifa give you. Forget it. So he knew that an attempt for me to still be my CDC gown, the program will come from my university where I be. The program will ask me but Tifa economy. The program will be with challenge the talk them why I get why rolling so rental deal with money company. But during the business, the program will jump behind here and I will lost. And don't joke, you know, the brave to do it. Oh yeah, these guys have been vindictive. They're vindictive enough to do it. You see that this suggestion you go for your own party, and the same thing. This suggestion say 1 minute. He say in top party when the government they will take all a bosses from Lanco. Lanco man, yesterday. Which town? Lanco in.
Limba.
Yegepa. A double dance at Joseph. To say one party of a Joe Baga government, Jeremiah will take all the bosses, all Joseph bosses that are carrying Aslam that welcome from the mount all the way to the Yegepa and bring it to Senegal. What do you mean? Who will take all the bosses from that room? Who will remove all Joseph truck here Tifa? They will stop their petrol supply company, the contract they want to get. Okay, I tell you, the boys are strategically tactical. But you know what? You know the cyber part of it? They are allowing that protection of their personal businesses, to make them look irrelevant to the society.
Yeah. Sure.
Because in the process of doing that, okay, last the other things that you are going to say the other in hot boy, that's easy to say because the judges or you ain't got more vote in Mosorado, not Joe we are so happening to you. If John we are staying down in Mosorado and say, look, Bikuta, Westland, Canada, Dogomere, those are so John we are country people living in the places.
But
no. John we are staying in communities and speak directly local language with the people. You can do it. You said no, you need interpreter. It's a go to Bourgeois Island and all the people in Bourgeois Island gather and say they want to have conversation. It's a stand that you need interpreter to understand what they're saying. And those are places that can vote for CDC.
I don't know how the calculation was done. But those people that voted for him, they are CDC.
If President Weah has said in 2023 that don't vote for South, vote for the other person in Saudi, I got the number here. So I mean, so some reason when you see them behaving, and I'm saying this to those of you who are CDC people, if you see them behaving the way they are doing, sometimes
think above them.
Don't fight them too much. Because the boys are struggling. The party men are holding them by the when the when the monkey and the better go fighting, where the monkey can go attack? The better go balls. When you hold it, the goat one can butt that goat can butt. You can't ask someone again. If I can jump again, it's just there. It's just a stick until the monkey will play, the monkey leave and go climb the tree. You people holding the two men at the balls. They can't shake. They will not do nothing. It's I thought anything to go for school, usually to go home. Man, I mean that's how the guys are. So all that thing. So especially some men are Tifa. So when you really going to be doing it, you realize that Tifa will keep out. A Tifa in your own right man is supposed to do no sense.
Yeah, he will do it because he is. And I want to nothing go.
Well, I'm gonna say
it's not like you're defending Tifa, but that's not.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm telling you why he has gone.
You've been coherent.
No, he has not. I would not agree.
I come here. Let me find the phrase. I'm telling you why he has gone kilometer.
I would not. Sometimes you just sit back,
And the truth of the matter is,
sit back.
He didn't even have to do all the betrayals.
Anything.
He didn't have to do all the betrayals because.
Sit back, okay? You have other lawmakers who are there from CDC. What are they doing?
And by the way, he did not steal. Except if I want to tell you, you stole all 18 away and got. And but you did not steal. You did not do any bad thing. Why did you have to go and sell out?
So to understand where he has created or established a whole movement,
national movement for.
So that's why I don't want to agree with what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying he's fake in what he's doing. I want to tell you why.
Yeah.
What prompted him to do what he is doing?
So wait now.
Hey, George Weah won. Tifa not going to.
No.
Tifa not going to part ways.
Okay, George Weah did not win.
And that's why he gone.
George Weah did not win. You still have some lawmakers who are there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have they said anything so bad? Have they betrayed CDC and George Weah?
Maybe they're not created a Tifa. Let's go.
His greedy nature is exactly what prompted his betrayal.
In addition to he wanted to keep a property, led to the betrayal.
Yeah.
But the point is,
and I think he's been sanctioned by the CDC. That means the civilians. They did that try saying you won't go apologize to CDC.
And I just say sorry.
I just saying something.
Different discussion, different.
Yeah, but I just saying something.
So you also mentioned. You also mentioned Joseph.
No, sir. I want to tell the people
because Saha has gone on a rampage on different platforms.
And the reason, and that's not the reason I'm saying this is some Liberians do not know the motivational reason behind the guys doing this control.
So they are afraid.
They're not afraid.
No, but if you do not want the man to take your business, that means you are afraid.
No, that's the part I'm talking about the Liberian people.
Oh, okay.
The gullibility in the country is so high. So sometimes when you get me a tip can't or something, people say, oh yeah, boy, you know, in CDC before. So in America, anything you say that true. That's why I'm saying all of what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because the people have to know what prompted him. Hey, though we are won the election, but we have gotten a re-election. Hey, I bet you, by the time you can say you're going to get Tifa yellow machine to go move Joe Baga for the other. You don't want to go driving. Tifa was started in for had a captain there and spoke TC and called Joe Baga criminal. Today you don't organize the more. That's in a vlog. But the point is, you guys did not learn anything from Ellen.
And he no more criminal to the United Party.
No,
that's how Liberia is. So Tifa is no longer the T5 that they introduced in. So guess what now? The last time I saw Tifa Delon standing on the cabinet building laughing, I say, yeah, that's how terrible the country is.
And that's why the country do not move forward.
Yes, no.
The people are suppressed.
Yeah.
And then the government officials sometimes they get money, but then because the way they treated the country when they were in power, those money do not move them forward.
Good.
At the end of the day, they become bakers.
So the point,
when you treat the country the way you're not supposed to treat the country, yes, you're getting money, but at the end of the day, that blood money, that money you're getting, they're not going to take you anywhere.
So the point here is very simple. Tifa, Rachel Kune, they should stop giving the Liberian people a hard time. They do not have the moral standing to question anybody who bringing, how to call the thing,
question,
probably disrepute to their image. Because they don't even have one image in the first place. There is no image there. They sold it out. The manner informed me which they brought Richard Kun alone denigrated that place.
Yeah.
I
think he's too west.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave that conversation. You leave American alone. If you want to go remove him, if Joe Bagas I'm gonna go remove him, well, we're watching the process. Let's see. But trust me.
I see men who are in Bwaka. And I know wow. All the people that were backing Bwaka, because they have seen his performance. They want to drop out from disgrace. Waka can chase.
No, he can't.
American now.
Waka can let you run away from him.
No, Waka. American was the man who were in war room with Waka.
But you don't save the country.
You save what country?
You American. You watch the video when you're crying.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
This country is
that's where I'm going. The man was in the war room of Waka.
My man, the mentor he got it on that day when Manafort that day, the other brand. Yeah. When she announced, Joe Waka,
the winner.
The camera then went live in the public hall. I want to do it. Put it in. Yeah. There's some kind of voice can be with you. Amara, you saved that country. Amara, the country where you saved. The same country is running after you now. You get top free, But I mean, it is funny, but that's how messy. That's how messy it is becoming. But let's go to what the Omer said in America. By the way, the group of people who honor him at this program are dominant Liberians
Okay.
Most of them are unity partisans.
So you see why I was asking, right? When I read that
Yeah.
letter
So
from Olu.
most of them are unity partisans. And most of them are Liberians. They carry Baka there to honor him. That other trip, nothing come from there.
But listen, Elo, before you play,
President
William won his a war. It was all over the world. Ellen won her Nobel Peace Prize. It was all over the world.
Oh yeah.
Whether won Peace Prize, you know what? CNN.
He on BBC. No Al Jazeera, no false news.
They're going to put it there.
He on voice all over.
Put it there.
So what a time.
The International. I'm coming now. The International News or rescue.
Rescue TV.
Qualifiers.
Voice all over. Well, listen. This is what the president said. Quickly. This is what the president said, and I want us to listen. Oh, okay. Hold on.
But we still have to tell you, for almost everything we do to follow to some extent. But we still have to tell you that Liberia is there as well. Things are moving very well.
I know.
Very smart.
Oh.
You're laughing.
Are you listening? I'm like, things are moving very well. He laughed. If you know, he said, I laugh with it one and It's statical.
So there's this song. I hope I'm gonna get it. Something like called Karabule. You know it?
Karabule. It was made by Kalo. Yeah.
Thank you.
There's certain lie you be telling. You a second laugh. Nobody can offend you. You a second laugh. Look at this. Oh God, I come you.
Some extent.
All right.
We still have to tell you that Liberia is there as well. Things are moving very well.
Okay, so people are laughing now. So I'm like, really laughing. They'll look at them. You boss her. Ah. So you better ask you laugh.
And the video, you didn't believe that?
Well, you know, the person who yelled, you remember that? No, the person who yelled, you remember that? You said, what is it?
No, anyway, no. That's the thing. What is the boy who has named himself Jameson. That's what he usually says whenever he goes to different, practice sites.
I agree. So, but that person raised that thing from a provoking perspective. The person was being sarcastic.
Okay.
For you to say everything well, people who came to the country the last time, you remember the last time airplane never coming to the country, they got to tell right, go to the hotel room. You got the airport, no current, there's two person they say at the bar. No, they said the birds.
We had a whole
that
was last year.
The birds shut down the more. The birds, a group of birds went and shut down the more. So the people got it, memories, fresh.
And how the ordinary Liberians going to feel all about that to say
everything is well.
It's well.
But I'm going to be asking now. Hold on. I'm going to be asking. So let's let you go. Yeah, Uncle Jamie.
Very well. Almost everything we do follow to some extent.
Yeah, to some extent. People in the hall?
No, no. It seems like it was staged. You know what I mean?
Liberia is there as well. Things are moving
very well.
Very well.
No. Just like it's funny enough funny.
It's dangerous, Oliver. It's not funny.
Jerry, the country girl.
There are people going to bed without food. People are struggling to pay their children's school fees, not because it is work of worker.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine the president is saying everything is well, everything.
Who they hold the current?
Hey,
the current game even spend 1 hour these days. Current job up and on in the country.
Things are going.
Everybody life finish changing.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, the last 3 years of President William leadership, people started keeping food soup now for 3 days in the bags. Yeah. The country life changed now.
I was asking someone.
People no longer keep in the boxes anymore.
If we have a ground to school LEC because they're disrupting people's businesses.
Who telling Bwaka these things?
Why be who telling Bwaka these things? He's telling himself.
The president needs to be truthful for once.
Yeah. Things are well. You know, this and that. That's what you're saying.
So he believes that he's performing.
At the forum in the place when you were there, when he was there, a supporter went and said, "Oh, Joey, I keep from the southeast. Joey is not building the road there, and we don't want to build the road there." So those are things that he listened to and went there and said XYZ. Now let me play Roland Giddings.
Okay.
Joe Biden, probably minister. The southeast road right to go double in America. Let me play Roland Giddings' voice, so Roland Giddings will tell you who fund the money, who provided the money, who lobbied for the money, who sourced that particular contract. The Southeastern road that coming from Sano to Sasta, that coming from there.
Who looked for that money, who found the money, who built for the road.
That Joe Baka, who follow minister coming to. That's easy person. You know, not everybody can lie in the family. Yes, who can say, look, you know what? You want, gotta be honest with you. Joe Baka, who follow minister. Maybe that's nothing the boss said. Now I went and said, "Oh, everything is well in the country," to make it appear like he's the one implementing everything that. But this is insensitivity.
I can't believe the thing all of us.
And that's people homes are being demolished.
Everything is going well.
People homes are being demolished.
So telling people that we're not making land, taking people jobs from them, giving it to foreigners, that what cause everything.
Yeah. Taking people jobs and giving it to foreigners. Giving Arsenal without 25 years contract.
Everything is
well. Go to Yegepa, the people living in Contino. The old houses, camp houses, the houses still in Yegepa. The people suffering in a place. I am all living Yegepa every day. Through all the train killing people on the track. And the only thing Joe Biden go to America is that people say everything is well.
I want to create stories for something. So when somebody be lying, princess.
Can't let you.
The Africa Asset Bank.
Okay.
The road will be paved from Bagleyville to Sasta, to President Weah hometown, and up to Cloning, to the Africa Asset Bank and Egypt. They secured that funding. We didn't secure it.
Okay.
They secured that funding. It was part of the coastal highway, but they secured the
funding.
We'll come
to the coastal highway.
So we're talking.
Are you hearing it? This is Roland Giddings on OKFM Junior Jazz Show. The road from President Weah hometown. A bunch of United Partisans open their mouth in Moravia. Oh, Jerry, I'm not doing nothing for your home country. Yeah, we would have started the road from your hometown. But if he had done it, you're going to open your mouth and say, "Oh, I play he come from. I play he started from." So where the President Weah start from? He started from Banga to take it towards Salai. So he started doing the road from Bon County to Lofa. Then his own hometown, he found the money, but he did not start it.
But who starts working at the back when you'll be working?
You can be going backwards. Yeah. You understand that? So he started the southeastern road from Nima, which is from Kanta towards Sakopie and Tapeta, who was to Tosta and the rest of it. So for you to sit down in the country and say, "Oh, you did not do anything in the southeast," that is it. So you know the party, own follower minister is telling you that the road from President Weah hometown to Bagleyville all the way to Sano and coming towards, what they call. That President Weah government secured the funding. He didn't have it.
The road will be paved from Bagleyville to Sasta, to President Weah hometown, and up to Cloning, to the Africa Asset Bank and Egypt. They secured that funding. We didn't secure it. To the Africa Asset Bank and Egypt. They secured that funding. We didn't secure it. The road will be paved from Bagleyville to Sasta, to President Weah hometown, and up to Cloning, to the Africa Asset Bank and Egypt. They secured that funding. We didn't secure it. The Africa Asset Bank and Egypt. They secured that funding. We didn't secure it. They secured that funding. It was part of the coastal highway, but
President, we are hometown, and up to cloning through the Africa Asset Bank and eBay. We did secure that funding. We didn't secure it.
Okay.
They secured that funding. It was part of the coastal highway, but they secured the funding.
Okay. So where Roland Giddens can be when he people them from the party be talking say the coastal highway Joey about our land.
And they were
No, Alexa, where he can be because he is the one saying it. Oh, you see how I mean there's certain things you don't lie about.
Especially when you don't have.
It's difficult to lie. But let's go back to the open statement he made in America. Alexa, that was terrible. I mean, we can all have the conversation about all of the things he's doing. We all know in the country. Go interview the marketeers.
But I will not secret.
Go interview the marketeers. Government took motorcyclists registration fees. License registration, helmet registration, get the money. And stop the children from coming on the road. So when the children lost the motorbike because the people stole the bike and took it from them. So they didn't leave it there. So okay, since they took the bike, let go, the late money we get, let buy, usher clothes, and then they'll be selling.
They run behind the
They go around the street, they run behind it and seize their goods, so the police will jump inside, steal it. Naked women, the other woman was crying on Facebook, how they naked her. And she was swearing. They wonder who ain't government, they took them from government. And you go to America, you say everything is well.
Everything is well.
Let God be with you, Papa. No, let God be with you. Asibo, let God be with you. He said everything okay. Let God be with you, Papa.
So well, the way they country looking.
And he's taking out the mind to say everything going well. That's the people are closing their stores.
For him,
And I think Princess had something to expose Bwaka.
Oh, the UN.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick. Just one paragraph before go to the cause. Just one paragraph.
Every time he lies,
they mention everything is going well, but the UN office in Montreal say unemployment is on the increase.
So what is the definition for
Charles Beneha? The last time he more Ali said the period 700,000 jobs. You know, just add more Ali for the record. He said it's sticking the computer.
So
he was sticking the computer.
You and your brother want to. So this is from Verity News, and
sorry,
and it says high unemployment. Latest UN report reviews. Stop calling me, please. Sorry. It says poverty and unemployment remain unacceptably high.
Okay.
More than half of Liberian households continue to face food insecurity. Christine and Umutoni, resident coordinator, United Nations.
Okay.
According to the UN latest report, more than half of Liberian households continue to face food insecurity as poverty and unemployment remain unacceptably high, according to the latest United Nations report on Liberian development outlook. More than half of Liberian households continue to face food insecurity, poverty, and unemployment remain unacceptably high, and maternal and child mortality, though declining, still exceeds global averages. Heavy dependence on external financing continues to expose Liberia to global shock.
The first two lines, okay.
Yeah.
Unemployment and poverty.
Half.
Unemployment and poverty.
Half of the population.
So where the people talk that thing about the country being well?
Everything is well.
The UN telling us that unemployment and poverty really half of in the country. So where are you coming from when you say the country as well? I mean, where are you coming from when you say the country as well? The Kobo, the time you're not president, the money the beginning is paying the Kobo shop for Kobo for certain type of people, certain number two. And then that money can get over this time. You say country well? You know how many businesses shut down? I remember what I let tell you that. One of the businesses I can live more in the country is a club business. Because I remember it too. Yeah. If you see clubs shutting down in the country, in Liberia, entertainment center shutting down, then you say the country well. You say country well. In Nukuta a few days ago, A lady gave outside redemption hospital because the government increased the money. Citizens could not afford. I got the video here. The people were cursing power in the video. The people were recording the video. Insulting the redemption hospital people. Go to JFK. Go to the maternal ward. The way President Salim and President we are treated that building. Go to the maternal ward, JFK maternal ward. The place is terrible. At 4 o'clock, and the people who are going to the maternal ward, the people where do everything in the ward. Go there. Everything literally taken down. The last time were not protesting for the medical worker were not protesting. The students were not protesting the gun town about the school issues.
Shortage of teachers.
But I said everything well. A 5:43, 17 minutes or 6 o'clock. Liberians not in worry now because everybody thinking what will be the fit in the net.
Whether LEC
will be there, whether that heat and mosquito wall, everybody worrying. And Baga sits in America and say everything well because you got 5 generators to the wall and LEC got one direct line to rehab, it can't go off. Oh no, LEC got one line to rehab, it can't go off. The whole country can be without current. That line going to rehab when you're committed on that line. Just be okay. The day you go in any community and you put your line on a rehab line, okay. LEC men know what I'm talking.
I think somebody was telling me a few days.
No, Corey can go to rehab. Corey can go to rehab.
When you go against it, I come back.
In rehab, in 10 minutes time, once that feeder is off, they will connect it to another feeder.
Wow.
Yeah, so the white Joe talking the thing talking.
I see why you say everything.
The white Joe saying everything well. I bet you people going home none of the high worry. Oh, you're in the buses and the taxi. You're talking a lot in the keke. A lot. Some people stay to the offices just for the phone before they go. They charge the phone, they charge the power bill. You get into you're going to bring the solar panel to the office and charge it.
And televisions were solar resistant.
Yeah. You know, if people would bring a fan to work and charge it and get it back home, some people would have brought their fan to work and charge it.
The funny part when you're supposed to buy rest with your money and then you go buy LEC and then you can get current.
You can't get current, bro.
Because that's still current.
You can't get current. Then Joe Biden stays in America and say everything is well.
Because he has everything at his
because he got generator, present generator, he line what LEC giving you, it can go off.
This man is building allegedly a warehouse on his foundation, so everything's okay.
People sleeping. Exactly. People sleeping. They got hand fan in the hand. Yeah. You sleeping in two different things.
Yeah, rechargeable fan.
Forget that thing. Two different things. How much people right now? Rechargeable fan is 65.
The water is not coming to.
Rechargeable fan is 65. The regular fan is 20. So more Liberians got the regular fan than rechargeable fan. You understand it? Yeah, more Liberians got the regular fan than rechargeable fan. The fan people can use in their hand now that they robot in the web do not pass in face. Why you can hold it? Why they can use to traditional wedding?
Yeah.
By the time the current go in the room,
I got one. I got the blue.
That 2 things you fighting in the room. No, I mean, you see what the show is? What the call? Our show is practical. Now 2 things people can be going in the room, Nana. And you want to boss in the together, you listening, you know what I'm talking. In the net, it will be fighting mosquito and fighting heat. Now let me tell you the fun. When you feel taking right in the net, you know the coroner coming, everybody will come around 11. Yeah. You know, to at least get small cold. Yeah. That time the window then open, right? Let me tell you, I can bring the heat. So when you feel taking right, you sleep, you try to fan. Huh? No, not current coming by. That's how wait. The mosquito there, and you got your fan, you start getting heated more. So the mosquito hammocking you fighting it. So for you to fight the mosquito, you got to fan yourself. If you fan yourself for about 5 minutes, that period of doing your hand a day, fanning yourself, it can generate heat in your body. So as you fan yourself, you generate heat. So the very heat is driving. No, as I'm saying the thing, Elisa, there are people listening to the radio who feel what I'm saying, and they know the thing I'm saying the truth. They were listening and say the truth. You get a boy hit us, I want to give you business everything else.
That's their business.
But we say the truth, nothing else but the truth.
And when you go to work in the morning, when you have a nice office, that air condition you honor.
Yeah.
That's so that heat you putting yourself,
Yeah.
Because you're going to leave and go
because
back
yeah,
home.
just as you going back.
Thank you.
Boom. That's why you are enjoying your office.
So
Heat.
the minute when I get the hand feeling, you the ocean.
Yeah.
So you use the ocean, the proof. Fire every time you do your ocean, that bro, the heat already in you.
Yeah.
So when I hit in you now, why you heat it? Then the mosquito in your can close your ear.
Yeah, you see.
So that's why you left the country in and you go stay in America. You see the country well.
Everything. Everything is okay.
This is how your people live in Monrovia. I say in what we are in Monrovia. That's how people live in.
People not use oh.
No, but Joe Parker now. People in Monrovia, that's how they live in. I still know. And you say everything well.
From his end, everything is okay. So you should have everything is okay from my end.
If you're not happy to that to somebody, if the family not go through where I'm talking to that, don't believe me anyway.
I don't know if I can get 2 seconds. You know, there are some people all over. Sorry to say, they don't have kids. Huh? When they leave their house, their entire family leave their house.
Yeah.
They not get a woman, they not get children. That kind of human being, how we see workers statement or maybe the higher lows. When that person leaves to go hustle, that person is children in his stomach. A woman in his stomach. That body he uses like he said. So he goes hustle. When he get food, if he didn't eat it, a whole family finish eating.
Yeah.
Huh? When he sleep, a whole family sleep. When he also, a whole family also. Because I still can't believe that the man who was suppressing us yesterday said all of the roads that were being built, they were $50,000 road. The kind of mess we in today for Bwaka to be telling people that Liberia is there. Everything is okay. Thank you.
Jeff
So,
in the corner.
I have a few questions, right?
Mhm.
I
Go to
remember,
the lines quickly.
we're already out of time. I remember, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, when we had, what's this guy's name? The guy from the U.S. Embassy. And he had a whole speech. What would Joseph Jenkins Roberts say? That was an entire trend for a week.
Yeah.
And everybody kept, talking about it. And today we're here. Joseph Boakai, Liberia's president, went to receive an award. And he said what he said. Oliver played that video not too long. So how can the country be well when you still have the presence of Guinean soldiers at the Solomba border?
Oh, yeah.
How can this country be moving well when people pay for their water, but they're yet to get water and see what their different homes? LEC has become a family member that is really popular. Before you get home, if you have your family home, you're going to call.
Hey, all kind of people can access their villages in Solomba.
Yeah.
Then you say the country well.
LEC there? No. So how on earth did the president actually say those words?
That the country is well.
Exactly. How did he say those
Ministry
words?
of Transport looks like a ghost town.
It is.
Yeah, you took the boat job and gave it to the Lebanese.
How can this country
And you
be
said the
well?
country is well.
Break the people homes down.
Yes,
and
yes,
say,
yes.
You're not making news, man.
People are being homeless. Their homes are, being demolished, and then the president is saying everything is going well.
Man, LEC. That LEC thing I'm talking about.
LEC is a very serious embarrassment. It is.
All of that, the sun hitting the homes, all the homes absorbing the sun heat.
That is really
that in the day I will start releasing it.
And the funny thing is, Mr. Boakai, there are people who depend on electricity for their businesses.
That the country is saying to rescue you.
People are doing food business, right? And now for people to buy, it's really hard.
And the country is saying to rescue.
It's really
You
hard.
can't keep calling him over.
Someone will prep their meal for the next day, and LEC is not there. People's food are going to be spoiled. So how is this country really okay? People who run clubs, they need electricity to, even sending club, one of the reasons is because raising electricity.
Big businesses are shutting down. It is a hell at this radio station and other radio stations.
It is crazy.
Do you know that close to 80% of the radio stations when you get cross 12 o'clock in the night these days? No, they don't cross 12 o'clock these days in the night.
You don't get
No, LC. They said the country well. Everything well in the country.
I always see where
Daryl, 5 hours from now, the country, 4 hours from now, all you know, these houses you can be seeing that suffering there.
Yeah.
People are sleeping.
They're expecting us out.
Just a vroom. You're in the room, fighting mosquito, fighting heat. But you say you got rescue coming.
fighting the men mosquito that have the tetanus and the women mosquito that can get malaria.
Yeah,
You
when
can-
you fighting
Ghana ain't like bro, you
in
fighting
a
to
rescue
survive.
comment.
After they finish coming to go also,
You just coming also fight to sleep.
that's about it.
Come on, Corey, why would you sleep? We're going to next to also they can provide for the country.
You fighting to survive, then you fighting your
Smart, but you
Yeah,
get
nah.
one.
All of you that you never find someone the way in the process there, they get opinion, they test it, you're
All
arguing.
these no political.
Yeah, it's just- You go home right now. The whole country, we hasn't brought about to get up food. Okay, we can't go to one house by ourselves. And we go home. We can get called Corey to sleep.
Pay for.
We get called Corey. They don't relax.
In LEC, I think it was it Sunday?
So when they get even Google, they can watch TV in the net. Yeah, if they go there, it's better.
You know, that's a moment to be a little bit happy after you're done with all the stressful hustles and bustles.
Bunch of arrogant people in power, not even you
You
want
want
to
to rest a little bit to relax. So
You
you
see,
have your AC on, and then you have your TV on. You manage a little bit.
Bumble clap.
So stress. But in a country, yeah, we just find it about.
Let's drop back out. Let's drop back out before we go to the line.
No, you feel happy before you go to the line. So people that can
Let's drop back out before we go to the line. Let's drop back out before we go to the line.
look at the own on TV.
Drop back out.
Okay.
Back out. Back out. So the country. Come on, Corey, you can't get it all. And I said, the Liberian country, how many do?
Yeah.
The boys very cool. He can give people money on the road. The boss is the boss said we pick up, please. He's not a politician. I'm very sorry I'm using as a reference on the show. But for the brother, we should have a way and say, we just want Corey. The boss said, we just want Corey.
Because yeah, I know someone, my friend, she runs an organization. She doesn't stay home these days. She's at different restaurants in Singapore because she needs to work. That's how she makes money.
So,
you know? So it is really crazy where content creators need electricity.
All the other thing that you promised us during the campaign. Holy. Check it out.
So what's about the night school at government institutions?
Wow, you able?
Discuss my own school.
You able? You know how many graduate schools can run? Every graduate school they can be cutting off science. They can cut off. You are a fast man. How many people go home? But people
no, we have to stay
people
there.
can be there. Sometimes the heat.
If you not get leggy, you know you gotta go.
The heat, channel leg, all that kind of funny things. The instructor will be giving the note through WhatsApp, and you'll be doing presentation through Zoom and other funny things.
It's crazy.
When the class will be in person, if Joe Biden get all the heavy way he promised, take your current.
And water to
Get all current, water. No alibi, water, you will put that rupturing. Every 2 weeks, the pipe rupture. Every 2 weeks, I told you, I said, well, the pipe will rupture, and we will see it will be great. But the truth of the matter is, these guys are busy, and it is a shame for the president to go sit down somewhere and say everything well in the country. Let your 2-3 percent will go home. Man, the thing too sorry for.
I should rephrase that.
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
Everything okay.
For him as an individual.
Everything okay for you,
and
not
his
for the
family,
country.
not for an entire country.
Yeah, everything okay for him. Let's first say hello. How are you?
Okay.
How you doing, Chief? Quickly, let's hear you. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay. That's right. Okay. That's right.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead, 1 minute. Let's guys go. Hello? Go ahead, Emmanuel. Let's hear you. If I say the country,
even yesterday when I eat it, almost 3 days I'm going to get born in summer. That's what Emma wanted to 2 hours one thing I eat it.
So the thing I thought our line?
No, it's not like my time. I want to pass 2 hours one thing. I want to get happy like I put it on thing a day. I won't put this in a minute.
Wow.
I don't want to worry down. What the hell are you in the community?
Now the kind of country right now. No. We're not accept that. Let's talk to the person. Hello, how you doing? Yes, sir. Quickly.
No, I'm right down the Lord.
No time.
I'm praying for justice. Okay, I'm praying for justice. So that's why when people want to lie to our people, will rubbish that. When Baba tell you say, okay, this is what they say, okay?
No.
Right? You know, can you imagine a man who served in government, who said he had experience for the 2 years you were on loan? Now you're not on loan again. So it's okay now.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. We'll talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
How you doing?
The president said everything okay in the country.
Thank you for Jesus. You listen?
I listen to you. The president said everything okay in the country.
Jesus, that doesn't bother me, everything is alright. And I want to talk to my CDC people. My CDC people, those that know hope, those that see America, that they government has been, those that when they go for Liberia, you must start learning now. You must start learning. It must not be that Joseph was that look for all the money we just get by making that being big hospital.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. We'll leave you to another person. Hello, how are you?
Who is it, my brother?
We're good. The country well. The water public say everything okay.
Yeah, everything okay for workers, but everything not doing it okay for.
How the current looking to your pay?
My brother coming left people yesterday and gave me last man. And besides that, everything always for workers because he had engineers on the real story. So everything alright.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. The other person, hello, how are you?
Okay.
VOA, let's hear you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. The shopping must not lie. Also lie.
Let you talk to the other person. Oh, how are you? How you doing? I say everything okay.
Yeah, no, okay. There's a pretty way I'm calling for.
Doesn't mean. I say everything okay.
Okay, you know, the pretty important problem. Okay. So, then you leave
we leave you right there. Let's talk to the person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah,
let's hear you quickly. Everything okay? What the Papa say? How the calling looking?
Everything okay? Everything okay? We're talking about everything okay? We're everything okay? We're control because we're pulling a pocket to buy okay money that we are suffering. Everything okay? We're passing through away from place to place. Okay, everything okay? We're doing okay in such a person we are. Everything is okay. We're everything going on in the country. The social level when you speak and go after you.
Okay. Thank you. Come on, not for the Sulu. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. What is it? Let's hear you. Everything okay? The president said.
My name is Sammy. I'm only my head. Everything's okay because the man was letting the rule not enough. All the land around the area. The girl is very responsible.
Okay, thank you. We'll be right there. The other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Go ahead, man. CC, the general. But I say everything okay.
Yeah, the budget is okay because now I think I went right now. The budget okay, like they were in the share, they want to see that they, yeah, when they go, the budget okay, I want to face that every time you face packaging. The budget okay, the packet down and no put the board, the budget okay now, what the best decision I give a division now is in the budget. Okay, okay, now we have 4 everything. So what there is no for all year, yeah, not a budget okay right. We'll put up on the road, I have to buy a dinner. Okay, you're fucking lucky, yeah. We want to fight the money, now we want to look out for.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to that person. Hello, how are you? You country okay? What the president say in America? Yeah. Thank you. We'll leave you with the other person. Hello, how are you?
How are you,
okay?
We heard Joe Biden inside the country is okay. I hear you.
Joe Biden, he lied to his son, he lied to everybody. Imagine Joe gets this is more than 1 or 2 months. I don't know what they call for. Imagine just now that I want to get 2 to 3. I was sitting outside because of the heat. We can't sleep these days because no current.
Well, basically, the country okay. Everything okay. Let's talk about this. How you doing? How are you, sir? You leave your radio. We getting feedback. Okay. Thank you. Let's go. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Let's hear you.
Yeah,
Omega Johnson, the president said everything okay in the country. How you currently looking at?
I think that is all I would have but
okay, we'll leave you right there. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Hello? Hello, how are you? How you doing? Oh, okay, Johnny. Papa said, okay, you're enjoying the current. Oh, the water pumping that clear.
Yes. When the Papa say everything is okay, we because we the market and we are right here. Even if I want to say, I was food or you to buy it. Now, we got more money for them to buy. When we quote now, nobody to buy it. Even going the market, get it to a lot of food we need to eat. When going the market, I want to slap to our driver. I found we are now for 3 months slap. So when the person say you right, you got to enjoy it, say you traveling here, you can get it there. And you can get your list, I don't know how to find a private jet and go get it. Too many come out and you eat your ear proper. It was very easy when you eat right. I got glad that the people that was not putting a weapon on you, they trouble yet. I didn't want to be the problem to us. You say, man, I'm coming back to you in the country yet. Now, you can't come on and tell me I want food and go still look like you're seeing people will be waiting for us to say, why you're complaining? Well, now you say, now there to therefore, we are people new in the community, we see that we're not there to therefore, we're trying to that's why they are something wrong when they cry. They realize that that's their work. Now it's not there for me. What is for myself? We wait people and now we do this.
Thank you. We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to another person. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, it's okay now. It's okay, because we're not buying letter now, we're buying letter. Yeah. Now we got 10 minutes now. We got 10 minutes now. Who is the phone now? It's okay now because we are telling them for like people. It's okay.
Oh, we leave you right there. Let's talk to another person. Hello, go ahead. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Quickly, we'll take 3 more after you, then we'll go home.
Okay, I'm back from presentation. Precisely.
Go ahead, Pastor. Let's hear you. The president said everything is okay, man. Okay?
Yeah, that statement is a statement of life. You are saying that's the figure shouldn't be.
Pastor, I want you to check around small. You know, I want to hear what you say when you're breaking in, Pastor. Let's hear you.
Okay. Yeah, we expect this.
Oh, Pastor, sorry. Okay. Okay, Reverend, we struggle to get you, Reverend. We struggle to get you. Let's see if we can take the last 2 more, then we call it a day on this platform. This one, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Joseph calling from Nikutan.
Let's hear you. The permission everything okay in the country.
You see, for me, all the life I put in my house, but we are the same town, all the different. It's very hurting. So we don't we are big or we are. But that's it for me.
Oh no, man. You can talk to the president. I would not lie you. I mean, I had to cut you off anyway. This person, hello, how are you? How you doing?
Okay. This is Cross, and let me say good evening to you, Princess Algernon, and all people.
Great, Chief. No time. Let's hear you.
Things are relatively fine with President Boyka now that he's wearing branded shoes, carrying on chartered flights, adding $2 million with vehicles, and enjoying and living in luxury compared to in 2023 and beyond.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave you right there. We'll come to the other person. Okay, that should be the last caller on the line. Yep, over job. I can say everything okay. Let's hear you.
You know, everything is working now because the men walking now are 10 to 11 are walking. Everything is full because the men are still all the land around the area. Now is very emotional. Everything is working now because Venezuela are taking all our land. Everything is working now because everything is not stable. Everything is working now because the last thing I bring people to come back to erase themselves.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. We're trying to find our son to leave this person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Oh no, your line is terrible. Let's talk to the person while we find our son to leave. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, okay. I come on.
We're great. If I may say everything okay.
Okay. We're not living there. Then I was selling the car. So when you say okay, then meaning I when I tell you the garage, you know, parking car in the garage. So when you say you're like okay, then meaning you're okay.
Okay. Oh, we are not okay. Let's talk to the last person. Go ahead. The professor already okay. Let's hear you.
Thank you, kind of your school president of Branson right movement. Yeah, it's true. Everything is okay, but that is carrying on your $1,000 on a credit card where Morocco. And but that will be a lot of things, even one bag already in the country. So everything is okay. You not getting anything 2-3 days. I getting it. I got everything getting it. So everything is okay. But I can put money now. I want to put in a cover. Every day will give me about 10,000 putting in a pocket going around with it. Nothing. The boy, I get the mother with me. I'm struggling. I go crying all year and there. But he said, okay, so no problem. That true is okay. But the country is not okay. You saw your report. The country is not okay. Unemployment is scared. Young people are not employed. They are all around, passing all around, no job. So, but thank you.
My people, where you at? Working from the stomach. Stop flipping.
Joe, we gotta go home. You heard the librarian people. If we open up the lines,
we missed up on it. We brought it very late.
Yeah,
we promise tomorrow.
We'll start the conversation tomorrow.
Yeah,
from a different angle, a very different angle. Everything okay. Including the heat welcome go sleep into there. Okay.
What are you eating?
You eat it.
I am pissing.
You hungry. Your TV school fee pay. Oh, I know the country okay. The government can lie the rat.
Okay, let's go.